Hi everybody, it's Mercy and I'm back again with another video. This one's to show you this layout that I just finished making. This is from a few years back. I'm still working on the Easter album that I've been working on forever. So here we have a page of the games that we played that Easter. We had a whole mess of games that we did with like the little ones, and we also did it with the bigger ones. So since I have twins, I did the one layout and now I'm going to do the second layout. So that's the one that you guys will see from start to finish. Okay? Thank you. First thing I'm going to do is the paper. The paper is a super old collection that I had gotten at Walmart. This paper has a whole bunch of flowers on it, so I am positive. I'm trying to get the camera nice and straight. I don't know. The boys aren't gonna like having a whole mess of flowers on their page, so, and I really don't like the paper very much, but it's fine for the background. So I used this as a background, and then I cut out some more papers to start making the little interesting pieces. The way that I did this is I just freehanded it. Kiwi Lane Designs has the whole stencils where you can go ahead and you can buy all of these little templates, and they are sold in plastic. They're like this. I have some, but I don't have very many. They're like this, and they're really nice, and I wish I had the money to buy them all. However, that would be a few $100s, so I've never purchased all of them. So what I do is I just freehand it, and that's how I do it. It would be much easier to get the template though. So all I did was I took a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, cut it down to 6 by 6, put one behind the other, and then on the back of it I just freehanded. This isn't the one that I wrote on, but just with a pencil I drew it and then I cut it out. And I actually did it the wrong way because I would have preferred to have had it match up like this, but I forgot to twist the paper over. So oh well, this is the way that I had to do it. So let me line up the paper the way that I lined it up over here, and then this is how I lined it up. So now I'm going to edge the pieces just with the Dune from Rustic Colors of the Color Box. That's the one that I always use. I like the little cat's eye because it makes it easier to do this rather than using a dauber. So I've always done it this way. I find it to be nice and easy. So I'm just going to go around all the edges. Now when I glue these down, because I have so many things going on, I am only going to glue the side and the bottom. That way it makes it easier to manipulate the rest of the papers that are going to be put on here. Alright, then I also freehanded some other pieces. This is the top notch pieces, and these are just some squiggly lines, whatever. Now of course you could always cut these out on the Cricut or the Silhouette, but for whatever reason, I don't know what happened to my Silhouette where the blade broke, and I can't find the blade, but the blade actually broke. The tip of it actually totally broke off. It cracked in half. And I had noticed for a while in my Silhouette that it was really working weird. Like it would basically be dragging the blade on the on the page. And I just thought that that was so strange, but I wasn't sure what was going on. So I just left it be, whatever. And then today, as I was trying to actually cut something, and what I was going to cut was the name of this page, it just broke right in half. Never seen. So I did have a backup one, but when I tried that one, it doesn't cut. For whatever reason, it doesn't cut completely through the paper. I don't exactly know what had happened, and I don't have any more backups. So I really didn't feel like going out to the store today. So I just left it be, and I said, you know what? I have a bunch of stickers, and those stickers are just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. And I have a pile of stickers. Let me show you. This is almost half of my stack of stickers, and I like never ever use them. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and start using the stickers, and let me use those as the title, because I just really didn't feel like going out to the store. It's not that the store is so far from me or anything like that. The store is like right down the road. I'm one of the lucky people who have a Michael's just up the block. However, I just didn't feel like going out, getting in the car, getting dressed to go out. So I figured I would just do something else. And instead of buying that, I'll just use up something that I have a million of and I never ever use. So that's what I did. I just made the title out of stickers. Alright, so the color on that originally was a little bit too dark, so I went ahead and I switched it up a little bit. And now I'm gonna put this. Again, I'm only gonna glue one part of it because I'm afraid that if I glue down the other part, like, you might want to do other stuff like pop it up or put a picture underneath it or put a picture over it, and then once you do that you can't pick it up anymore. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that, and then I'm gonna put my top note over on this side. I have to keep looking to make sure that I have enough battery and that it hasn't stopped recording in the middle of it. That's one thing, like, people who don't do videos, like, you do not understand how frustrating it is to make the video, then upload the video and hope that the video processes. And once you edit it and everything else, like, it takes a while. So it's not the fact that it took you forever to do the layout. For me, you know, I already have one layout done, so this one becomes way simpler because I already have that one as a template. But if I didn't, it would just make things longer. Let's see, where do I want this thing? But it does take quite a long time to make the video, come up with the idea, which every crafter knows takes forever. Then once you come up with the idea, start doing everything, cutting everything out, and videotaping it while you do it. Can't remember. I think I have it like this on the page. And then uploading it to your computer takes me a while. Then from there, actually editing the video takes forever and a day. And then uploading it onto YouTube takes forever as well, because lots of times YouTube does not want to play nice. Let's see where all the pictures go. And some of these pictures I had to cut down even more because they wouldn't fit. That's one thing that a lot of people get scared about doing, is cutting parts of the picture off, because you want to, you know, keep every part of the picture. But after a while, you just see the part of the picture that you really need to focus on, and the other parts of it you go ahead and you just trim off. Okay, so now I start with my picture placement, and I'm just gluing the sides. This paper is not super duper thick, so if you put a lot of glue and then you need to move it for whatever reason, it's gonna tear the paper. So I just go ahead and I only do the sides, because in truth it's not like if the book is gonna be moving and the pages are gonna be moving and lifting off. Once this is done, it's gonna go into a page and a page protector, so it's not like if it has to be so super secure. Okay. And I'm just eyeballing it, more or less. I think that this is, oh, look at one of the pictures in the back. This one doesn't say. Oh. They don't say from when they were. This was from a few years ago though. I'm guessing that this must have been like 4 years ago. I'm still trying to finish that. Book. Easter's like right around the corner of 2015, and this I think is 2010. So 5 years ago. Yeah. What happens is you start doing layouts, and then once you start doing them, then you see other things on YouTube that you find interesting. You start doing those, and then all of a sudden you start doing something else instead of what you're supposed to do, which is the layouts. Because I've been hopping around trying to do the boys' layouts forever, and those layouts never seem to get done. Those scrapbooks never seem to get finished. And Easter Sunday is next Sunday, and I'm still doing the one from 5 years ago. That's just terrible. It goes much smoother once you already have one layout. This is one thing, for at least for YouTube and doing stuff like this, it becomes so much easier when you have one to go by. One is your template, and all you have to do is follow the template. Alright. So this one goes underneath, over to the side. There you go. Alright, the pictures are laid out. Now, flowers need to be inked. Alright, these are the dark ones. I've made the mistake on the first one of opening up a brand new of the color dye, the color box, one of these pads, and the first one that I did, so much paint came off and it looked terrible. I had to go back over it with a lighter color because it looked horrible. But then these are so dried that you really have to force them down, and you get scared because, at least I get scared because it might tear the paper. Okay, 2 flowers. So now this. Alright, so there you go. Now I'm finished. So that's my finished layout. This is the second one. This is the original one. And there you go. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. Bye.